Alright, what is up guys? I am back with another test video. No, it's not anything related to guns. Ignore all the targets and stuff like that. I went shooting yesterday and I'm just leaving the stuff in the truck for now. What I am going to do is, because today is like the hottest day of the year, it's supposed to get up to about 101, and I think currently it's about 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So what I wanted to do was go run some tires on my test course to see how they handle this heat. So if you didn't know, something that I kind of figured out last year is that crawler tires, these are the Ruptures, Tusks, and the Duratrax Deepwoods. Crawler tires have like an operating window as far as temperature goes. And from what I've found, that's like in between 60 and 85 degrees Fahrenheit. If you go too far below or too far above, they lose performance. And they do best right around 65, 70 degrees, as far as from what I found. So the reason why I'm testing these tires is because last summer, I was running Pro Lines. I've got the crawlers here, trenchers. These are both Predator compound. What I found with these tires is that like right above 85 degrees, above 90 degrees, once that started pushing up, these tires, they basically get really greasy and they just started to lose all traction, and I had to switch to the Deepwoods. I got the Deepwoods last summer just on a whim, and they handled the heat much better. So I'm going to kind of be comparing the Deepwoods to the Jconcepts tires to see how they handle this heat. These are all green compound Jconcepts, I think, whatever the soft one is. I don't know what the Duratrax are, but they're soft as well. And I know some people are probably going to ask, like, why don't you try the Proline G8 compound, which is their like hot weather tire? And I have tried those. The problem with those tires is they're really stiff. And so with all of these rigs weighing under 5 pounds, there's no deflection in the tire because they're way too stiff. So I think if your truck is like 7 pounds or above, the G8s are probably a pretty good bet, but they're way too stiff for what I'm running. So we're gonna go out, we're gonna try the Ruptures and the Tusks and the Deepwoods, and we'll see how they do. We'll see if any of them have traction really. So yeah, let me pack up and we'll head over to the test course, and I'll be right back. All right guys, just pulled up to the test course. It's my little side hill rock over there, right there. Got my nice camera set up, my Sony a6600, so we can get some decent 4K footage. But I did want to just point out really quick that if you're not familiar with Negative G, these builds are all very similar. The only real difference is the axles. So we've got the SCV1 with Phoenix F10 axles, the CCV1 with Capra axles, and then we've got the TCV1 with TRX4 axles. They all weigh about the same. They're all running Outrunner motors with Ray 32 ESCs. And so yeah, I've done this side hill 100 times with all of my builds, so it's not a comparison between the builds because I know they can all do it, but I just want to see if the tires hold up in this heat, because again, last summer when I was running the Pro Lines, they definitely didn't. So we're going to start with the SCV1 and we'll see how she does. All right, so first up is the Ruptures on the SCV1 with Phoenix axles. See if we can get across. Okay, not too much slip, and it just kind of walked right across it. I'm pretty impressed. All right, let me switch to the Capra. All right, guys. Next up, we've got the Tusks on the CCV1 with Capra axles. this one's sliding more. A little bit more. Whew. All right, she made it. All right, let's try the Deepwoods next. All right, guys, for the last truck, we're gonna do the TCV1 with TRX 4 axles on the Duratrax Deepwoods. Oh, these are sliding. Can I recover this? Nope. All right, let me reset that and try that one more time. All right, Deepwoods attempt number 2. See if maybe I just kind of got the line wrong or something. Oh no, they started sliding as soon as I dropped in. All right, so I guess it's too hot for the Deepwoods. Wow. Okay, let me clean up and we'll give some final thoughts. All right, guys. So yeah, just a quick little test to see how the tires hold up in 100-degree weather. I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with the Jconcepts tires. I didn't expect them to do this well, considering they've been doing well all year. Like I said, last summer, probably when it got above 90 degrees, the Proline tires just absolutely failed. Like that side hill. So you saw how the Deepwoods slipped off. That's what the Prolines were doing, and I had to switch to the Deepwoods, and the Deepwoods did better. But even today, it's too hot for the Deepwoods, but the Jconcepts tires, they just kind of hooked up. They slipped more than they would if it was like 70 degrees, but it still made it. So, you know, the Jconcepts tires are like all the hype right now. And all year, I've been really curious to see how they would do in this heat, and I'm actually really surprised they did so well. The Ruptures did a little bit better, but you know, the Ruptures are like a full-on teeter tire. So whatever Jconcepts is doing, it's working, because these tires, they work seemingly in all temperatures, and they just pretty much like outcrawl everything. So yeah, just a quick little video on the hottest day of the year so far in Boise, Idaho. If you guys have any questions or complaints, leave them in the comments. All right, thanks for watching.